My piece is called 𝚅𝚒𝚘, and it's a very common Persian name for women. And I decided on the title and the name because it also means butterfly. I've been very fascinated about the butterfly effect. It's like a metaphor that scientists use as how smaller incidents or can eventually grow to become something bigger, a bigger event. My piece is not really about the effect, actually. That's kind of the behind story or inspiration, but it's more about the creation of the butterfly because it kind of goes through a different life before becoming this new life to become a butterfly. The process of the metamorphosis is very similar in my vision and my head of like how we as women become women. We're not born as women, and I think that's a really big transformation to become a woman, to become strong, and to become to have this vulnerability still, but also be strong enough to kind of deal with the world and everything that is very exposed to us. Well, this was my question, which is a little bit sad, but I came into this like question in my head of when do we women become free? When do we get to be in peace, or do we need to die to be in peace or in liberation? Because there were so many young women in Iran during this movement of the woman life freedom movement, and even before that, have like been living in oppression for so long, and then they come out and they want to speak their truth, they want to fight for their rights, and they know that they have to risk their lives to be able to speak out. I'm basing it a lot on the metamorphosis of the butterfly. It's first a little egg, and then a larva, then it goes into its pupa. It's like cocooning the nesting itself to become the last stage of a full adult butterfly. The quality of the movements are also based on the insect of the larva of this creature, like more going towards more animalistic, that they don't speak. They communicate in a different way, and I think it's always super fascinating to see how animals like are communicating, and I think this is also something I'm inserting in the quality of the movement. We got connected through Instagram, and I looked into her work, and I was really inspired of what she had made. We had this very nice talk of this transformation and how the music should also evolve in this way. So it starts very soft, curious, with strings, and then it becomes a little bit more hard and electronic in the end. The way we worked, I think the music was a little bit more ready than I was with my choreography, because I usually also like to get inspired by the music. She would send me a new sample, and I would listen to it, and I'm like, oh, like, this is a little bit too long, this is like a little bit short, or I need this to be a little bit longer because of I need the feeling to extend and before, or the effect needs to be bigger, or So funny, there's a butterfly flying out there.
That's serendipity.
Yeah.